Do not hurry. Do not worry. Don't be sorry. Do your work and duty perfectly with love and concentration. Find the Lord of glory in your heart, and by His light find peace, happiness, prosperity, nobility, and greatness. My dear friends, this is the summary, the gist of the Bhagavad Gita, the song of God Supreme. And as you see here, the little Krishna, the Lord of this universe and the Lord of a billion suns. By producing goods of quality and excellence, by educating and employing our God-given talent, we can make our goods attractive enough so that we can escape poverty. The religion of the gospel of perfection is not of begging or poverty. My dear friends, you can advance your destiny and your future by listening to the gospel of perfection and reading the Bhagavad Gita, in which Lord Krishna, God Supreme Himself, not a disciple, not a son, not a friend, not a devotee, He Himself is speaking to you in person. Lord of a billion suns is speaking to you in person. You can read it. 701 verses. It is available on eBay. It is available on Amazon, in iUniverse, and you can read it at HinduRoyalSociety.com. Glory to God Supreme. Glory to the Master of the universe. Glory to the Teacher of all mankind. Glory to Him who has given the gift of His own self within your heart. Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om. My dear friends, by self-effort means self-action. The word self means that you have to do it. You cannot depend on a person to do it. You may get help, you may get advice, but it's you who must make the decision. You must make the effort. You who must be determined to advance your future by following the gospel of perfection. Perfection in discipline, in duty, in knowledge, and devotion to God Supreme. Effort means that you have to have the energy and the drive and the imagination and the will to pursue this effort. You cannot depend on other people to do this. There is something called inertia in all humans, in all behavior. That there is always something telling you to postpone an activity. Next time, later, next month, next year, when I feel better. This is the expression of inertia. So you have to fight this inertia always. This effort means that you have to get the education. You have to develop the skill. You have to develop and use your imagination. Like a carpenter, he has to have first his tools well sharpened, chisel, saw, drill, everything must be perfect. He must choose material that are durable, are resistant to bugs and weevil, must be of attractive quality when polished. He has to know about lacquer. He has to know about design. He has to know about different designs. He has to make his furniture attractive. The joints that he makes in his furniture could hardly be seen. So this is perfection in design, perfection in the knowledge how to get his design. Today with internet you have to have knowledge of all the things perfectly in order to compete. But this gospel of perfection requires that you are also perfect in discipline. You have to get up early. You have to be reliable. You have to be punctual. You have to be in time. You cannot betray the trust of people who are given their trust to you. So punctuality, regularity, you have to understand that do not break your word or postpone or break your promise. Most of the people nowadays, they're breaking their promise like they're breaking vegetables, or they're breaking up their bread. They break their promise every day. Perfection in duty. You have a duty to your parents, you have a duty to your family, you have a duty to your villager or town or country, you have a duty to mankind and the world and the environment, you have a duty to understand who God is. And here comes perfection in devotion. Learn how to do good. Rewards will come to you when you produce goods of quality and excellence. Forget about reward. Reward will come to you naturally. In this way, if you are talented and you use imagination, you can even get rich and take these riches and share it. Have a satsang, a monthly gathering at your house, to learn about how to be perfect in discipline, in duty, in knowledge, and devotion to God. Devotion to God needs faith. You get faith from associating with people who love God, people who are afraid of God, people who are always talking about God, people who remember God, people who are doing good works in the name of God. In this way, by associating, it's called satsang, you will be able to develop faith. Now when you have faith, it is much easier to practice. Without practice, you cannot become perfect. But to advance your future, you not only have to have practice, but you have to detach yourself always from lower things to higher things, from lower ideas to higher ideas, from low action to high action, from moroseness and depression and drugs and idling, what they call liming in some places. This kind of behavior is like animal behavior. Even the animals God by His wonder has given them instinct. But we have our brain, we have our intellect. So when we say the Gayatri mantra, Om Bhurbhuva Swa Tat Viturvarenyan Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Na Prachodayat. We are asking God, O God, brilliant like unto the sun, please purify our intellect so we can understand what is our duty, how we can improve our discipline, our duty, our knowledge and devotion. My friend, I hope that will self-effort. Everyone hearing this video can advance their future starting today and reading the Bhagavad Gita. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Krishnaya Namaha. Om Krishnaya Namaha. Om Krishnaya Namaha.